There's something in my throat. There's a stone, the stone of a fruit. There's a boisterous, free-thinking girl. There's a clump of seeds, the shadow of eggs. There's a mass of writhing tadpoles. They wait, stopping my throat. All the poems I haven't noticed yet. If I say the one about the butterfly, the one about the bees, and the one about my lightning lover, if I say the one about the hummingbird piercing me everywhere, will my throat clear? From the beginning, I knew there was something in there. So I swallowed a screw, a hex nut, pennies, tiny metal things to try to clear the way. A poem about metal is coming, and a poem about knives. Another love poem is coming, and another, and another. This is the one about metal. And I met this person once. This is a love poem. I met this man once at a gallery in downtown Eugene. It turns out he throws this party every year with a steampunk theme. And I happen to also have an invitation to the party, not connecting the two things. But anyway, there's a lot of metal in steampunk. I'll get to the poem. The one about metal, for J.M. I love you, Joe. I love your scarred face and your red beard. I love the anchors away freedom of a time-traveling coat and an extra-intelligent, continuously cortex-connected bowler hat. I loved remaining in this plane, although the planes clearly merge, diverge, and re-emerge at your behest. I never will wear iron shoes again, Joe, and yet your talisman at my breast brings me comfort. Yours, the lady with a tsunami tattoo. So my friend who took me to the steampunk party is the oil painter, and I've modeled for 2 paintings of hers, both involving bees. And this is a poem that I wrote in response to her most recent painting of me and this swarm of bees. This is a poem about bees. Beckoning bee queen, bind me with your line of bees. I will be a grove of constellations. The bees will swarm into me, humming round my hands where the queen cradles stars like larvae. I will be a trumpet flower, my eyes a silent white, your brush combining warm and cool for all the colors of the flesh, the throat of reality open to a song of mysterious space. In your seclusion, you divine and reveal the astonishment of the miraculous collection of stories in the sky. You place the bee in my mouth to guide me to a sweeter life next time. So a lot of my poems, most of the poems in the books that I have here are like this, sort of narrative, somewhat storytelling type of poems. I also like to experiment with my poetry a bit. And so I'm going to read for you a brand new experimentation. These are called Poems Written with an Android. And I have two things to tell you about these poems. One is that I was reading Gertrude Stein, okay? And the other thing is that I was writing on my Android phone, and you know the notes application, they offer you words. So I think about 75 to 80% of the words in these next two poems were offered to me by my Android phone. Note on Seeds of the New Day. Seeds of the Mississippi River, seeds of the new day. Seeds of the Mississippi River, and then seeds of the new day. Seeds, are you up to do it again? Seeds, are you up to go to sleep? Seeds, seeds, are you up to get a good day today? Seeds of the Mississippi River. You gave me 3 seeds, you know. Seeds of the sanctuary, seeds of the Mississippi, seeds of the other new day. In the basket, you gave me 3 seeds. You know, seeds of the other, seeds of the above comment, seeds of the Mississippi, seeds and then a bean, avocado seed, sunflower seed, seeds of the Mississippi River, date fruit and seed, avocado fruit and seed of you. Flower seeds roasted for eating, seeds unplantable, plantable seeds, seeds of the Mississippi River. Seeds of the Mississippi River is, well, I am not at the jazz club anymore. I am no longer at the jazz club. Seeds of the Mississippi River. We want to take it, that river. Seeds, and then see if I was thinking of you. Know what? Seeds and your voice. West of you. West of you I'm going. West of my life with you. I'm going west of the city, west of the Mississippi, west of the Mississippi River. West of the above comment, west of the city to go, west of my friend and the house, though so west. I'm going west, I am going. Western Digital, my book. West of the Mississippi River singing. West of the Mississippi River is okay, but you are so beautiful, sister. Western Digital, my book, and I have Western Digital, my book, and I have a Western Digital. West of the Mississippi River, and I have a good day. West of the Mississippi River, and I have a good day. West is a good day, west is a good day. We are, you are so many times west. We are you up for me to the west. We are you up to be there in the garden. We are you up to be there in the morning. We are you up to be there in the morning. We are in the morning garden west. We are you up to be there in the west. We are you up to the sanctuary of me. Life with you are so many. So another thing that I'm really interested in that I haven't done a lot of yet, but I want to move in this direction, is the idea of microfiction and that conjunction of what makes a poem versus a story when it gets to be more on the narrative side. So I'm going to read for you a poem called SciFi Love Poem, and I'm not sure if it's a poem or not. It might be a very short story. Trembling in afterwards, you bring me back to present moment, your smile does. Only you know the code imprinted to open the doorway the knocking knocks upon. The sweeping of soft petals on fields of gold and red, the radiant lineup of pure crystal sounds distracting from what is out there, the space around, kept inside the velvet blue. Just caressing soft, entranced in comfort. The ship rushes on, our bodies merging, tucked inside each other. Firmness seems so close, there is a purpose here, but beyond pleasure, we profess we don't really want it. The ship rushes on. We are encased as in a cave in the high mountains, as if we are hermits. I will not leave. I will not go out into the world. I will pretend this is all there is. I will hibernate. Each moment that I keep close, each moment I do not look into anyone else's eyes, I am safe. You continue to entertain me, you continue smiling, your beautiful, mischievous smile. A glow is around us, a glow of organized volition, a glow of transcendence from care. Why care? Why effort? Why opinion or dislike or hope? I am sitting under the light of a lamp of a small table. I am playing with pins and needles, sharp things, piercing soft scraps, jewel-colored. I go stitch, 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 stitch. My feet are resting against your thigh while you work. You are editing or writing or scanning or compressing. You are reading aloud to me a story of a journey through cold with hardships, or through raging waters, or desolate faxes, or through illuminated minds. We paint everything purple and cream and gold, except for the things we paint teal. We lacquer on pictures of saints trimmed in sparkling beads. We make a little shrine of the spaceship we live in because we are the deities we wish to invoke. We light incense to ourselves and laugh and dance, and you smile again deeply. We touch down. We open the windows and the wind comes in. We can hear our wheels on the road underneath us. We are deeply still. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Out there, the stars rush by. So this is a favorite poem from Aphrodite is my mother, of mine, but also people that read the book really appreciated this poem. However, things have changed, and I realized something needed to be done. So I have here the original poem. This is a different poem here, but the original poem is right here, which I'll read to you. And then I also have several pages of redaction, which I would also like to read to you. The Rolled Umbrella Poem. Oh, and I should tell you, I do have some redactions available. I don't know that there's more than one of this, but there's also other poems redacted available. You might just have to take your chances with which redaction you get if you would like to have redaction. The Rolled Umbrella Poem. How do I make a poem about the way you carry a rolled umbrella? Furled and slender as you, and yellow in this amber light, and your hat knit, and your shoes under your cuffs. Only in avoidance of the poem my mouth wants to write about your eyes, fathoms deep I'm falling in as you speak low to my ear. I will put myself and my lovely desire away again. This is the Rolled Umbrella Poem, grasped in one quiet hand. Poem. How about you? And this, and your avoidance, your again, the in. Poem. How do you and avoidance, the poem about myself, this poem. How do I poem the way, as in your shoes and your shoes in the poem? I will put quiet. Poem. How a poem, the way rolled light in the poem about fathoms in you. Poem. You, slender, you, amber, your mouth. You, my, myself, my, away again, poem. Poem. This is the role. Poem. How I carry only desire. Poem. Umbrella under umbrella. Poem. Mouth, eyes, ear, hand. Poem. Do I grasp hand? Poem. Make A the way you roll, you light. Only the poem to write your falling low. Poem. Avoidance. Poem. Make under about your falling, this is. Poem. Question mark, ampersand, period, comma, ampersand, colon, apostrophe, period, comma, period, poem. Do make a poem you carry, you, your shoes of the poem, I speak myself, my, this poem. Poem in and under avoidance, the mouth is quiet. Poem, the way. Poem, only away. Poem, your hat, knit, your shoes under your cuffs, quiet. Poem, furled to write about desire again. Poem, make furled the poem, falling the poem, quiet poem, your low, lovely rolled grasped. Poem, I, a poem, speak in.
My goodness.
And one last poem. Not all of my poems are true stories, but this one is. Bee blessing. I fed a bee this morning, last August. Greeted buzzing round my mug, hello beautiful. Clutching to the rim of the silver spoon, proboscis out, sipping of honey and lemon water. That I was a dream and a connection.